Many people know you can earn high cash back on common spend categories like groceries, dining, and gas. But there are actually quite a few spending categories we may not even think about, which can earn between 2 to 5% cash back, depending on the cashback credit card we use. Most people spend a good amount of money every month in these categories collectively, so maximizing your cash back on these categories can easily save you hundreds of dollars a year. Welcome to Well Literate, I'm Ashley. On this channel, we talk about all things budgeting, saving up, and saving money. If you like this kind of content and want to see more, be sure to click like and subscribe. Quick disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor or accountant. This video is for general educational purposes only. No official financial advice is being given. Be sure to always consult a professional before making any investments or financial decisions. The offers and information provided in the video are accurate at the time of the posting date, but may not be in the future. If you make a purchase or apply for an offer using one of the affiliate links provided, I may receive a commission at no charge to you. In this video, we'll talk about each spending category one by one, and we'll mention at least one credit card that can be used to get high cash back in that category. What's great is that all the cards we mention have no annual fees, so you don't need to worry about whether the rewards of the card are worth the cost of having it. Keep in mind you'll need pretty good credit to be approved for the credit cards on this list. Let's first take a look at a few recurring charges that you're most likely paying for right now, and will probably keep paying for in the future. What's great is that with these bills, you can just automate your payments to the right credit card, so you don't really have to think much about structuring your spending after adding your card to your account. Number 1. The first of the recurring charges that most people pay for is home utilities. So at its most basic level, that's your water, gas, and electric bills. There are a few options for cashback in this category, but our top pick is the US Bank Cash Plus Visa Signature Credit Card. With this card, you'll earn 5% cashback on your first $2,000 in eligible net purchases each quarter on the combined 2 categories you choose from their set list, which includes the home utilities category among others. You'll also earn 2% cashback on your choice of one everyday category, and 1% cashback on all other eligible net purchases. The everyday categories you can choose from include grocery stores and grocery delivery, restaurants, and gas stations and EV charging stations. Keep in mind that if you don't pick your Cash Plus categories each quarter, all your eligible net purchases will earn the basic 1% cashback, so you want to make sure you set your categories ahead of time. Right now, you can even earn a $200 rewards bonus after applying online and spending $1,000 in eligible purchases within the first 120 days of opening your account. They're also offering a 0% intro APR on purchases and balance transfers for your first 15 billing cycles. It's important to keep in mind you'll need to confirm that each utility company you use allows you to pay your bills with a credit card, and that they'll accept the type of card you want to use for it, like Visa and MasterCard. If they do allow you to use your card, you'll also want to confirm whether you'll be assessed any additional fees for using a credit card, and if so, how much the fee will be, to see if it's worth using the card. Either way, with earning 5% cashback on your home utilities, which most people spend a few $100s on a month, it's likely you'll still be able to get some savings, even if there are added fees for using a credit card. For example, if you're getting 5% cashback with the US Bank Cash Plus card, but you're charged a 2% fee for using a credit card, you'd still be saving over $100 a year if your average utilities bill is $300 a month. Number 2. Our next category is TV, internet, and streaming, which we've grouped together since some credit cards also put them into one collective category, though some cards will only cover one or two of these. There are a number of credit cards that cover some, if not all of these categories, but the card that still stands out the most is the US Bank Cash Plus Visa Signature Credit Card that we just talked about. A decent backup option is the Wells Fargo Autograph Credit Card, which allows you to earn 3 rewards points per $1 spent on travel, transit, gas, dining, phone plans, and popular streaming services. You'll also get 1 point per $1 spent on other purchases. Right now, you can also earn 20,000 bonus points, which equates to $200, when you spend $1,000 in purchases in the first 3 months of opening your account. They're also offering a 0% intro APR for 12 months from account opening on your new purchases. Overall, the costs of TV, internet, and streaming can add up each month, so it's definitely a good idea to look into how much you're paying and how much you could save by using a cashback credit card like the US Bank Cash Plus card. If you're paying $100 a month for these 3 categories combined, that's a savings of $5 a month or $60 a year just by using the US Bank Cash Plus credit card. Number 3. The next category is phone plans. This spending category doesn't usually cost as much as the previous categories, but the potential savings you can get can still add up over time. Our top pick for this category is again the Wells Fargo Autograph Credit Card that we just covered, as you'll earn 3 rewards points per $1 spent on phone plans, among several other categories. If you automate your payments to the Wells Fargo Autograph Credit Card, you can earn those 3 rewards points per $1 spent on your phone plan, which can definitely add up over time. If you're paying $50 a month for your phone plan, that works out to almost $20 a year in cashback, just for automating your payments to your Wells Fargo Autograph Card. Number 4. Our next spending category is gyms and fitness centers, which are usually paid for on a monthly basis and may also come with an additional annual membership fee as well. Most people probably aren't spending as much on this category as the previous ones, but the cashback you can earn can still add up over time. Keep in mind that not all gyms will accept credit cards as payment. so you'll want to confirm if the gym you belong to accepts credit cards. For example, most Planet Fitness locations require you to pay through your bank account. For this category, if you haven't picked home utilities and TV, internet, and streaming as your 2 categories for the US Bank Cash Plus card, for example, if you don't have to pay for one of these categories personally, or if you're paying a lot for your gym or fitness center membership, then you could consider using this as one of your 2 categories for 5% cash back. Otherwise, you may want to just use a catch-all credit card like the Wells Fargo Active Cash credit card, which will earn you 2% cash back on your purchases. It's good to also keep in mind that revolving category credit cards, like the Chase Freedom Flex credit card and the Discover It Cashback credit card, also occasionally feature this category on their rotating category schedule. So if you have either one of these cards and this category is featured during a given quarter, you can activate the offer and earn 5% cashback on up to $1,500 in purchases for the quarter, after updating your credit card on file with your gym to that card. Then, after the quarter ends, you can either change your card back to your preferred catch-all credit card you were using before, or just leave it as that revolving category card for the rest of the year and earn 1% cashback for the other quarters. Even if you're only earning 2% cashback on your gym membership, the savings can add up over time. If you're paying $40 a month with an annual membership fee of $30, for example, that adds up to about $10 a year, just from using a 2% cashback catch-all credit card. Number 5. Shopping at retailers including Amazon, Target, and Walmart. Now, this category is a big one and can get pretty complex. You may already have some cards that offer you decent cashback for these purchases, but since there are a number of options offering 3 to 5% cashback at these stores, and the rules can get a bit complicated, let's take a look at them one by one. Online shopping. First, let's talk about online purchases in general, which can include Target.com, Walmart.com, Amazon.com, and tons of other retailers that are focused on more specific products, like BestBuy.com for electronics, and Nike.com and Macy's.com for clothing and shoes. First of all, purchasing items online can be a lot cheaper than doing so in store. And you can also clip digital coupons and use available promo codes on your online orders as well for added savings. Plus, you can also buy clothing, food, furniture, and decorations for your home, gifts for holidays and birthdays, and lots of other items online at versatile major retailers like Target, Walmart, and Amazon. For online shopping, our top pick is the Bank of America Customized Cash Rewards credit card. With this card, you'll earn 3% cashback in the eligible category of your choice, which you can change up to once a month. The categories include online shopping, gas, dining, travel, drugstores, or home improvement and furnishings. So you can just select online shopping and then leave it set to that category for as long as you like. You'll also earn 2% cashback at grocery stores and wholesale clubs, and you'll get 1% cashback on all other purchases. Keep in mind though that you'll earn that 3% and 2% cashback on the first $2,500 spent on purchases each quarter for the choice category, grocery store category, and wholesale club category combined. And then you'll earn 1% cashback after that for the rest of the quarter. Right now, you can also earn a $200 cash rewards bonus after you spend $1,000 on purchases in the first 90 days of opening your account. They're also offering a 0% interest APR for your first 18 billing cycles for new purchases and balance transfers. If you spend an average of $60 a month on online orders for things around the house, food, and other necessities, you can easily earn $20 a year in cash back just for using the Bank of America Customized Cash Rewards credit card. Amazon. For shopping specifically at Amazon, you can still use the Bank of America card we just discussed, but if you spend quite a bit on Amazon and are an Amazon Prime member, you can up your cashback by applying for the Amazon Prime Visa card. With this card, you can earn unlimited 3% back on your Amazon.com purchases, Amazon Fresh online or in-store purchases, online or in-store purchases at Whole Foods Market, and on Chase travel purchases. If you have an eligible Amazon Prime membership, you'll instead earn 5% back on all of these purchases. You can also earn unlimited 2% back at gas stations, at restaurants for both dine-in and takeout, and on local transit and commuting, including rideshares. You'll earn unlimited 1% back on all other purchases anywhere Visa is accepted. As an example, if you spend around $300 a year on Amazon and have a Prime membership, you can earn 5% back, which amounts to $15 a year in savings, just for using your Amazon Prime Visa card. Target. If you shop at Target often, you may want to consider applying for a Red Card credit card, debit card, or reloadable card for 5% off your purchases at both Target and Target.com. What's great is that the debit card and reloadable card won't affect your credit, so you don't need to worry about it resulting in new inquiries on your credit report this way. You'll even get free 2-day shipping with any of these 3 Target cards. The credit card version does come with some added perks, like 2% back on dining and gas purchases, and 1% everywhere else outside of Target, but the debit and reloadable card are still really good options. If you spend $100 a month at Target in-store or online, which isn't hard to do if you're also getting groceries and household items there, then you could easily save $5 a month just from using one of their cards, including the debit and reloadable cards that aren't even credit cards. Walmart. If you like to shop at Walmart often, you may want to think about applying for the Capital One Walmart Rewards MasterCard. With this card, you'll earn 5% cashback at Walmart.com, including pickup and delivery, and 2% cashback in Walmart stores, at restaurants, and on travel. You'll also get 1% cashback everywhere else MasterCard's accepted. They also have a promotion going on right now. You'll earn 5% cashback in Walmart stores for the first 12 months after approval when you use your Capital One Walmart Rewards card with Walmart Pay. Again, if you spend $100 a month at Walmart.com, which isn't hard to do if you're getting groceries and household items, then you could easily earn $5 a month in cashback just by using this card. Just like with gyms and fitness clubs, even if you don't have these cards, the revolving category cards often cover some of these retailers around the holidays, so be sure to check the cashback schedule for any of those cards that you have. Finally, let's talk about 2 more major spending categories that we can save some serious money on over time just by using a catch-all credit card. Number 6. The first major category to use a catch-all credit card on is insurance, such as car insurance, health insurance, dental insurance, and vision insurance. With car insurance, if you're able to, try to pay your 6-month balance in full, rather than making monthly payments, since you can normally save some money on your car insurance premium this way. If you do this, and use a good catch-all credit card that earns 2% cash back, you can see some serious savings. In addition, depending on your situation, if you're paying for health, vision, and/or dental insurance out of pocket, rather than getting it through your employer benefits, try to use a cashback credit card to pay, so you can earn some cash back from your payments. Of course, you'll want to make sure that your insurance accepts credit cards as a form of payment. Whether it's car insurance, health insurance, dental insurance, or vision insurance, or some combination of the 4, you can easily earn 2% cash back by using a catch-all credit card like the Wells Fargo Active Cash Card we mentioned earlier. Let's say you're just paying for car insurance, and right now you're paying $800 for a 6-month premium. You can earn $16 in cash back just from using a 2% cashback catch-all credit card like the Wells Fargo card. Number 7. The last category is healthcare expenses, which can include copays for physicals, doctor's appointments, dental exams, and eye exams, the purchase of glasses, contacts, or medication, hospital bills, and more. Just like with the insurance companies, you want to confirm that the clinics you go to accept credit cards as a form of payment. Again, with these categories, it's usually best to use a catch-all credit card like the Wells Fargo card for 2% cashback on your purchases. If you have a few checkups a year between your doctor, dentist, and eye doctor, and you spend $500 a year on average between these categories, that's an extra $10 a year in cashback just for using a 2% cashback catch-all credit card. That concludes our list of spending categories you may not have realized you could earn high cashback on. Of course, before you apply for any credit cards from this list, make sure you look up the most up-to-date offers for those cards you're considering. Let me know in the comments below, out of the categories in this video, which ones do you think you'll get the most savings from? Do you have any of the credit cards we talked about in this video? And if so, how do you like them? If you're interested in further optimizing your credit card lineup to maximize your cashback in different spend categories, you may be interested in this video playlist with our top credit card picks for spending categories like grocery store purchases and catch-all credit cards for miscellaneous purchases, like the Wells Fargo card we mentioned. If you want to learn more about these cards, you can check those videos out next. If you found this video helpful, it'd be a huge help if you could click like and subscribe. It really helps our channel get our videos out to even more people to help them save money, and it's absolutely free. If you want to be notified when we post new videos, be sure to also hit that notification bell when subscribing. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.